Seriously? Really? Really? See, it happens every time. Every time. Just, whatever. Whatever. Not like I care. Not like I care. Hello humans, my name is Dale Kingsmill, and today I am making a video for you in amongst a whole bunch of assessments. I've been really busy lately, lots of essay writing. I'm about to have a presentation that I have to do for a class as well, so there's lots going on. And so I sat down to film this week and I thought, what's something I can do that's really simple, that I don't have to put a lot of, research into or a lot of planning, but could still be just as entertaining. And I thought, you know what, why not tell you some of the dumb stuff that I did while I was in high school. And believe me, I could make probably a series out of this. I did a lot of dumb things in high school, a lot of dumb things. So let's see, what could I tell you about? I think let's start with the way my friend Stephanie and I had a penchant for inventing our own extreme sports to play. One of my personal favorites was actually bin walking, which involved, we had bins that were just, there's like, they're basically just big green metal barrels with open tops, no lids on them. You know those kinds of bins? I hope you know what I'm talking about. Maybe I can find a picture and put it up, but anyway, that's what they were. And at some point we realized that if we balanced ourselves properly, we could stand with our feet on either side of this rim at the top of the bin and walk by just, using our weight, just transferring the weight, transferring the balance. And we decided, why not use this to host a series of battle royales? Just bin-based combat. Why not? It went down pretty well. A lot of people participated. We just had to walk towards each other and then kind of like gladiator style try to get the other person to fall off their bin. It was great. It was an excellent game to play until, I don't know for sure that it was related, but I do notice after we started doing this, the school replaced all of the bins with ones that were locked into like little bin cages on poles. So you definitely could not play bin walking wars anymore. One of our other favorites was what we called stationary baseball. And when I say stationary, I don't mean like standing still, I mean like stationary, like a pen. Where's a pen? Like stationary baseball. I picked the one pen that doesn't look like a pen. It's a pen. It's a bizarre little fluffy bird pen. Stationary baseball, which came about basically because my friend Daniela, she had one of those, those bendy pencils. They're like plastic and they bend and they're kind of terrible at being pencils, but everyone gets them because they're like a novelty. She had one of those and she had it twisted and coiled up into this like tight little Celtic knot, and we realized one day that throwing it, no matter what happened, if it just smashed against the wall, it would not come undone because of how tight Daniela had wound this pencil. And so, of course, the next logical step was to invent a game in which we threw this coiled pencil ring at each other and had to whack it across the classroom with a pencil case or a book without the teacher noticing. It was particularly fun to play in English or chemistry, although in chemistry there was the added danger of, knocking over chemicals and things. So don't play it in chemistry. We had to stop playing that sport after a particularly unfortunate series of events in which Daniela's lunchbox lid got broken. And from then on she withheld the pencil from us, quite rightly, I might say. But then it evolved, alright? We went to a school camp in year 11. It was a very enjoyable camp. And on the second day, I think, we went on a canoeing trip and we invented extreme canoe baseball, which it's just stepping up the game every time. Less and less regard for safety standards. Who needs those? No one cool anyway. Extreme canoe baseball involved basically two pairs of people in canoes, right? One person in each is doing the paddling, and then the second person, who ordinarily would be paddling also, is instead standing on the front of the canoe, trying to keep balance using their paddle as a bat, right? And then on the other canoe, one person is paddling and the other is standing on the front of their canoe trying to keep balance, and they are pitching. And then everyone else is in the water having to do all that fielding stuff. And it was just, oh, that added element of trying not to slip off into the water and crack your head open and die, that was just, it was a beautiful game. It was a fun time for everyone. So yeah, at least one classic theme of my high school years was inventing terrible and dangerous sports with my friend Stephanie. I mean, I feel like I should put a disclaimer here that no one should ever use me as a role model. So there's just a couple of the dumb things I did in high school. I was gonna tell you more actually, but I think this video is already coming up to full length, so I mean, I'll just have to save some of the others for another time, I suppose. I hope you enjoyed those stories. If you did, I would love it if you could hit the like button beneath the video or share this video on your favorite social media network. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I would love to have you. I make new videos here every single week. Half of them are storytelling and half of them are just sort of general geekery. Don't forget to email this to your grandma, but for now that's it, I'm done, and I will see you guys some other time. When my friends and I were first discussing each getting one of these Power Rangers shirts in a different color based on what Power Ranger we had previously decided we would be, one of my friends, Kate, said, "I know nothing about Power Rangers and never cared about them, but I've always wanted to be in a rainbow gang, so I'm in." And if that isn't excellent reasoning for any decision, I don't know what is.